Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick brow tutorial on how I get my brows to look so flawless. First things first, grab a mirror, tweezers, use the magnification side and just double check that you don't have any like little scragglers or anything that you want to clean up real quick, and I think I'm for the most part pretty good. Second, for today I'm going to actually use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim, and I have it in soft brown. I really like this because it's really easy. It's got a spoolie on one side and then the product on the other. So you can see right there, it's just a fine little tip, and it's retractable and it's self-sharpening, so all good things. First, brush your brow hairs up. I will be looking in my little handy dandy magnification mirror because again, that's how I get it so precise. Push them up. Take the product, start the bottom corner, enter to your eye, and make small little flicking motions. Just keep connecting the bottom section. It doesn't have to be like ultra perfect. Even if you feel like, oh, it's not where I want it to be, that we'll clean it up later and you'll see what I'm talking about. Same thing, outline the top, just gentle pressure, soft flicking motions. Flick, flick, flick. Connect it back down. And then from here, you'll just take your product again. And I like to start from the tail and work my way back. So fill in any little sparse brow hairs. Like that. And then as you're working through it, take your spoolie and just comb back through it so they continue to look like natural brow hairs. And then the same thing, but just gentle in the front because you don't want it to be too dark. Okay, and you just spoolie, pushing it back up. Making sure I have everything kind of filled in the way I want it. And I'm gonna do one brow just to show you the difference as I go through. So then the next thing I'll do is take a little concealer. I really like the Bye Bye Under Eye by itCosmetics concealer. I'm currently using the shade Light Natural. I think it's number 13. But I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I like this because it's a thicker concealer. You don't need a whole lot. I take a little concealer F70 brush from Sigma. Get a little bit on the flat side. Take my mirror once again, and I'm going to clean up right underneath my brow, following along where that bottom line is. And then I like to do my brows before I do the rest of my makeup because then it kind of frames my face and lets me know what I'm working with. And again, I'm just dragging that excess product kind of down. And it also can help to be a good base for eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll use this instead of an eye primer. I take and flick it up to clean up right there. And then I get just a wee bit more and start doing the top. So you just kind of clean up any sort of marks you may have made, or even just to make it look crisp and sharp. And I'm just feathering it out just to make sure it's nice and even. Okay. So, eyebrow side that's done, eyebrow side that's not done. And the last thing that I'll do is I take a little bit of Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in the number 2, and I like to, it's a small, fine little brush, and I like to just comb it through. It adds just a little bit of dimension to the brow, and it also acts like a gel that holds it in place. So, and it also helps to push some of that product that we just worked through. All right. If at this point you want, you can just gently pat, and anything that we do makeup wise, like I said, it'll be a really nice application in order to make sure that the eyes are lifted, open, youthful. Brow not done, brow done. Now I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, the rest of my makeup is done. As you can see, when you have your brows done, it can really frame the face and complete the look. It's really easy to accomplish with a little bit of practice, so don't get annoyed or frustrated with yourself if you're not getting it the first time. If you're a newbie or if you're just trying to learn how to do your brows for the first time, I would recommend practicing at the end of the day before you get in the shower and wash your face and do all those things. That way, if you mess up, then the practice is really just about to be washed off. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this brow tutorial. If you want details on any of the makeup that is on my face, it'll be linked down below. I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you want still frame pictures, you can check out my Instagram at Jillian_more, at JILLIAN_MOR. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.